What's going on, you guys? The Demigod back on Demigod ENT, and today I'm bringing you another movie reaction. So today we're going to be doing my first time watching the 1984 classic The Terminator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, correct? So I have yet to see this movie. I've heard a lot about this movie. I know that this is like, you know, a classic in cinema history, and I want to get around to watching it, which is why we're going to be doing that today. For this video, we're going to be doing my commentary, reaction, and review for The Terminator. If you don't already know how these videos work, pretty much I'm going to go ahead and give an intro into the movie that we're going to be watching. We're then going to jump into the reaction and the commentary portion where, you know, I give my thoughts and feelings and my emotions and my reaction for the very first time watching this film. And then in the third act of this video, I guess you can call it, we're going to go ahead and do the review for this film. And then in the third act of this video, when we're done giving the commentary and reaction, we're going to go ahead and give the review portion of this video where I'm going to review The Terminator, go over my overall thoughts and feelings about the movie, and then maybe rate it at the very end. But yeah, that's how these videos work. So if you end up liking this video and you want to see more of these videos out of me, make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the description for this film so we can know a little bit about what we're getting ourselves into. So it says right here, a cyborg is sent from the future to assassinate a young woman who is destined to give birth to a son who will become the key to saving humanity. And that's the description for this film right there. And also it's directed by James Cameron, it says, which I believe he was the director for Avatar. He's also directed lots of other like big movies in Hollywood, and I believe he also has some sequels to the Avatar movies coming within the upcoming years. So this is going to be very interesting. Like I said, I've been looking forward to viewing this movie. I've been hearing a lot about this movie, and I know that it's ingrained into pop culture, which is the foundation of my channel. I love pop culture entertainment. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and see what 1984's Terminator has in store for us. Let's get into the reaction and commentary. Let's see what they got for us. Let's go. Los Angeles 2029 AD. Okay. It's so weird, you know, this isn't that far into the future from now when I'm recording this, you know, 2022, so just crazy to see what they thought it was going to be like. The machines rose from the ashes of the nuclear fire. Their war to exterminate mankind had raged for decades, but the final battle would not be fought in the future. It would be fought here in our present, tonight. The Terminator. Here we go. Hope it's worth the hype. This is a cyborg, huh?
Nice night for a walk.
Wash day tomorrow. Nothing clean, right?
Nothing clean, right?
Hey, I think
It's
this
like
guy's a couple cans
learning
short of
his
six.
dialogue there.
Your clothes. Give them to me. Now.
Fuck you, asshole.
He actually bleeds. That's interesting. Just rip his heart out? My God. Who is this?
What day is it? The date?
12th, May, Thursday.
What year?
Nice. Sarah Connor. I've heard that name before. It's just like, you know, in pop culture. That must be her right there.
Late.
I love that 80s hair and the outfits. Oh, we got their outfit. All his movements are like very robotic, which I get it, you know, he's supposed to be a cyborg.
12 gauge autoloader, the 45 long slide with laser sighting.
It's brand new. We just got the.
I like the way he talks.
That's a good gun. Just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss.
Clean. Very clean.
Anything else?
The Uzi 9mm.
Know your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. So, which will it be?
All.
Close early today. 15-day wait on the handguns, but the rifles you can take right now. You can't do that.
Wrong.
Wow. He was gonna sell them to you. Why'd you blow them away? I love how set in the 80s this is. I love you could really feel the time period here with the cars and the vehicles and the landscape, everything. The clothing. He's looking for the same name. Yep.
Sarah Connor.
Yes.
Oh. No way! He doesn't even know if that's who he was looking for. He just murdered her.
Once again, Sarah Connor, 35, mother of two, brutally shot to death in her home this afternoon.
You're dead, honey.
In other late-breaking news, Teamster representatives have issued a...
I really like that, man. The tank rolling over the skulls, just dozens and dozens of skulls. Very horrifying image. By the way, I know we got better stuff today, obviously, far more advanced, but this still looks really good considering the time it came out. This holds up very decent. He's having like PTSD?
A one-day pattern killer.
I hate the weird ones.
Right, I guess they would view him as like sort of a serial killer, you know? That hair is fantastic. Okay, so this guy must be trying to, you know, save her life, obviously. He seems to be like fighting the cyborgs in the future, from what I could put together.
2 hours ago, 35-year-old Sarah Ann Conor was pronounced dead at the scene in her Santa Monica apartment. Sarah
I like the tension building up here.
Gunman earlier today in her home. Now, police are refusing to speculate on the apparent similarity.
Imagine how terrifying that would be from her
No
perspective.
other connection between the two victims has been established as of yet.
I like how we see the looking through the phone book 3 different times from 3 different characters. I really like that detail. She's going to think he's the killer.
Whoa!
Oh man.
Don't make me bust you up, man!
This dude's just going around murdering people. Wow.
Hi there.
The flashing of the gun. The way they shot that, it was like traumatizing.
Ginger, this is Sarah. Pick up if you're there. I'm at this place on Pico Boulevard called Tech Noir. I'm really scared. I think that there's somebody after me.
He is just menacing in this movie. I didn't expect him to play this type of role going into it. I thought it would be more like he's the protagonist. I like that misdirect for her character specifically. Of course, the audience already knows who he is. Oh man, the public place? Oh, the red beam on her head, very well done.
That was cool.
Come with me if you want to live.
I've heard that line before. I know that that is a very quotable line from this movie. And now I see why.
Come on!
Hold it! Wow.
Wow. I love that two people in the film have already, pulled their weapons from the police vehicles.
Are you injured? Are you shot?
What is she doing?
Do exactly what I say. Exactly. Don't move unless I say. Don't make a sound unless I say. Do you understand?
This is 1L19, westbound and Olympic approaching Overland.
Okay, so we can mimic voices then. I think that's what they just tried to display there.
I didn't do anything.
No, but you will.
How could that man just get up after you did?
It's not a man. Machine. Terminator. Cyber9 Systems Model 101.
I am not stupid, you know. They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet. Not for about 40 years.
Wow.
Are you saying it's from the future?
That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
He looks absolutely insane in this shot.
Reese. Why me?
It's a good question.
Why does it want me?
He brought us back from the brink. His name is Conor.
Oh.
John Conor.
Okay.
Your son, Sarah. Your unborn son.
It's crazy. I love the sci-fi elements here. They're done very well. They shaved his eyebrows. That's what's so menacing about the way he looks. Looks like a serial killer. Because something, it just looks unsettling and you can't really tell what it is until you notice it. Nice. They should have had him fly through the windshield. I think that would have been a little more cinematic, but that was good.
No, Reese, no! 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 They'll kill you.
You're on the Cadillac. Let me see your hands now.
Gone. That's interesting because before this, they never show him actually carrying that, he's in a public place or anything like that, as long as he gets the mission done. This is the first time we've seen the robot, or the cyborg, you know what I'm saying, actually care about the mission or his life, I guess.
Your doctor.
Criminal psychologist.
Is Reese crazy?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, this scene is kind of horrifying. Don't like seeing the scalpel go into the skin, man. He's just performing open surgery on himself. Wow! That is insane! Oh my god.
So, you're a
That was very cool.
fighting for whom?
Conor sent me to intercept and they blew the whole place.
Well, how are you supposed to get back?
I can't. Nobody goes home. Nobody else comes through. It's just him and me.
Not the scalpel again. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Just ripped out his eye. Man, he doesn't even look real in this shot right here. Wow. That is amazing. And that's why he gets the infamous glasses, of course. You know, so much of Schwarzenegger's role is very physical. It's the physicality of his role where he's really shining here. And, you know, you could see why he became this action movie star. He doesn't have to deliver much dialogue.
Why didn't you? Still don't get it, do you? He'll find her. That's what he does. That's all he does. You can't stop him. He'll wait for you, reach down her throat, and pull her fucking heart out.
Doc.
Fantastic scene. Fantastic scene. Riveting stuff there. This man walked right in.
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. Where is she?
Look,
And again, the broken English even works here because he's a cyborg. Obviously, that's how he normally talks, but I'm saying it's almost written into the story.
I'll be back.
Another infamous quote from this movie. Oh, we'll be back, all right. This is amazing. This is insane to put on the big screen, especially during that era. Just a pure killing machine. Oh my goodness. Shutting the lights. Man.
Come on, do I look like the mother of the future? I mean, am I tough? Organized? I can't even balance my checkbook.
Your son gave me a message to give to you. Thank you, Sarah, for your courage through the dark years. I can't help you with what you must soon face except to say that the future is not set. You must be stronger than you imagine you can be. You must survive or I will never exist.
Now this right here is very interesting. Them displaying how like just the average human being exists in this future. Very dystopian. Is this his lover? That would be a crazy little twist there, like a time loop sort of thing. Yeah, the way he's like holding, caressing her, this must be his lover. She must have like passed and they had a kid together or something like that.
We use them to spot Terminators.
Your world is pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm. That's an understatement. For sure. Man, that looks horrifying. The flies on the sweat. That is fantastic. So well done.
Got a dead cat in there or what?
Is that how his dialogue
you,
works?
asshole.
That's great. Come on. He looks like, man, Chucky there. I know that's a weird comparison, but yeah.
Thank you.
I'm coming.
We need a room.
All right.
With the kitchen.
Do you have one with a kitchen?
No, I can't tell you where I am, Mom. I was told not to say. Okay. Okay, here's the number. You ready?
Yes, go ahead.
This is going to backfire. It's probably him talking to her. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. So like I said earlier, when I picked up on that earlier, I said he can mimic voices. Come on, guys. This is amazing right here. One of the best scenes in the whole movie.
You must have had a fun childhood.
It's like still a saying today. That's crazy.
All right, 6 more like that, and I'll get started on the fuses.
I came across time for you, Sarah. I love you. I always have.
Okay. I didn't expect the movie to take that approach, but that was interesting. Wow. Can he still like operate? I love that, man. His mechanics like messing up.
Let's get out of here.
Get out.
Oh my god. That looks so great. They did such a great job with his makeup and special effects and everything. Nice. Wow, they might have really blown that up. In fact, I think they did. That was all practical right there. They just keep like destroying, you know, his outer layer just more and more, and he looks even cooler every time. I love the score they're using here. To be honest, I haven't liked the majority of them, but this one right here is very like heroic. Oh my god. That's amazing.
On your feet, soldier!
There you go. Now you see where she starts to learn how to give orders and things like that. She's having a character arc here. I like that. There we go. They actually got it done. Wow. No way. Is it just its upper body? Oh, that's cool, man. How does she know which button it is?
Terminated fucker.
There we go. Going out the same way he came in with all the electricity. I like that there.
But I guess I have a while yet before you're old enough to even understand these tapes. They're more for me at this point, just so that I can
She
get
pregnant
it
now?
straight.
You could really tell that you know, experience just changed her as a human being. It made her like grow up almost. Looks like she's in Mexico.
Should I tell you about your father? Boy, that's a tough one. Will it affect your decision to send him here, knowing that he is your father?
Very well done.
If you don't send Kyle, you can never be in the few hours that we had together. We loved a lifetime's worth.
Great line. Alright guys, there you have it. That was The Terminator 1984. I'm so glad I finally got to witness this movie. You know, a huge piece of history within cinema, the history of cinema. You know, it definitely inspired and influenced a lot of future action movies that came out after this. For instance, I could really tell this movie's influence on Deadpool 2. Now, for those of you who will watch Deadpool 2, very good movie, by the way, you know, they do the whole from the future type of thing, and they take a lot from this movie and like wove it into that movie, and I like seeing that. Also, tons of other films throughout cinemas, lots of quotable lines in here that I've just heard people just say throughout the years, and now I'm like, ah, you know, that's where that came from. You know, full circle, I guess you can call it. And with that being said, guys, that was a hell of an experience. Definitely an enjoyable experience. I would have loved to have gotten to witness this movie in the cinemas for my very first time watching it. Hopefully within my lifetime, you know, a movie theater decides to do a showing of this movie, and I'll definitely go check it out and hopefully get to see it in the theater. That would be absolutely amazing. But anyway, let's just continue with this review. Let's hop right into this review. So, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he does a fantastic job. I really love it, the physicality of his performance inside of here. They wrote the character perfectly for him because, you know, he's from what I know about him, he's a foreigner who doesn't speak much English. You could tell he's learning it here. He speaks broken English, and however, he's a bodybuilder, and it plays in perfectly into his role, how he's supposed to be this cybernetic being and very robotic with all of his movements, the way he holds the guns and everything. It's very cinematic. I love the way that all comes across on camera. I love the details of his character and how everything sort of plays into him being a cyborg, how he mimics voices, what he did to her mother. That scene was absolutely horrifying. It basically implies he already broke into her mother's house and killed her, and he's the one speaking to her on the phone. Absolutely terrifying. I really like what Arnold Schwarzenegger did inside of this movie. In fact, I think this may have been my very first time watching him on film, which is crazy because he's this, you know, larger than life movie star. But yeah, I really liked him inside of here. Now let's move on to Sarah Connor's character. Now Sarah Connor with inside of here, I really like her character. I really do. I like the character arc that she has with inside this film. She's the only character inside of here with the character arc, which makes sense considering, you know, she is the main character here. I like seeing the progression of her character. She's very childlike and free and wild and fun, very reminiscent of the 80s as a whole, I guess you could say, and what she brings to this role and how you see her go from like this fear-driven character into her, you know, sort of becoming very militaristic, very soldier-like, very commander-like, I should say, as we see her, you know, giving commands to Reese at the end of the film there, sort of embodying her role that he lets her know earlier in the film that she's going to take over. Very well done. I love the way that this is written, man. It's written very well. And so to touch on Reese's character also, the way they did it, how it's kind of like this time loop thing, how he is almost always meant to go back to the past so he can impregnate her and then that become the kid of the future. And then I don't know how he's going to be a part of the future. That was very weird. I got a little confused there with like the bloodlines and everything, but that's sort of how time travel works inside movies. It's very confusing and never like definite or anything like that. We kind of see that in sort of Avengers Endgame, right? But Reese did a solid job inside of here. More what I really liked was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sarah Connor. Those were like the real highlights here, though Reese did a very good job. I don't want to just completely skip over him, but also the way that his character deteriorates over the duration of this movie, and we see him just break down more into the cybernetic insides that he has when he's doing like surgery on his own forearm there, and then he takes his eyeball out and you see like that red eye dotting around. That stuff is horrifying. His face just peeling apart. When we get to the end of the film and he's like a complete cyborg, like no human skin at all or anything like that, great stuff. And then of course, I was going to say in the third act, it's a bit weird if they just kill him so easily considering all he's been through, but they don't. He just, to the very end, even when he has like half a body left, he's just crawling towards her, doing whatever he can to kill her. I love the way they show that inside of here, how he's just this straight killing machine, how terrifying and horrifying that would truly be in real life for something like that to exist. Yeah, man, great movie. Absolutely great movie. I definitely enjoyed this one. By the way, and if you're seeing this part in the video, it means I did decide to go through with this decision, which I'm about to talk about right now. I believe that this is the first movie I'm going to be uploading like a full movie reaction to on Patreon. I haven't uploaded anything on my Patreon yet. I took it out of the description and everything because it wasn't ready to go up yet. However, if you're seeing this part of the video, that means I got the Patreon up and running. I'm sort of putting everything together over there, and this should be my very very first film reaction going up on Patreon. So you can go to my Patreon, which maybe I'll include some information here on the screen. It's definitely will be in the description now. I'll put it back in the description. And yeah, I'll figure out the perks and everything for patrons, you know, and I hope this video turned out well. And by the way, guys, this is not my first movie reaction, commentary, or review on my channel. I have plenty of movie reviews that don't include a commentary and reactions. You can check out the playlist for that right there. I haven't uploaded too many of them. Maybe we're in the 20s now for movie reviews, but I really love and enjoy doing those just pure movie review videos. And they're some of the like least watched videos on my channel as of this very moment. So I would appreciate if you guys go and show love to those videos, my movie reviews that I work very hard on. Those come from the heart. Those are all pure passion right there. And other than that, to speak more on commentaries and reactions, I've done a few on my channel now. For instance, my very first one was Saving Private Ryan. I've also done 2011's Warrior. I've done 300, and I've done The Exorcist, which you guys really like The Exorcist. So this will be my 5th movie reaction, commentary, and review, I believe. So couldn't have picked a better one to do it to, The Terminator 1984. I'm looking forward to seeing The Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I've heard fantastic things about it. In fact, I've heard some people say that, you know, it's even better than the original, than the first film, which is very hard to do. We only see that done every blue moon in a franchise, for instance The Dark Knight. So definitely going to have to be checking that one out. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a great time making it. If you don't know what I do here on DB and do the reaction show reactions, movie reactions, commentaries, reviews, movie news, and unboxing videos. If you're interested in that, in the right place, man, hit subscribe, hit the like button. I drop multiple videos a week on this channel, so you can expect out of me. And if you don't already know, I am the demigod, the chosen one here on Demigod ENT, and I'm out of this thing, man. Hope y'all appreciated this one. Peace.